Everyone, it's Rachel Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I'm over at 560 Lakewood Lane. I swear I can talk. Over in the Big Bear Lake neighborhood, and we're gonna go check out this cute gambrel. Come check it out. Okay, so here we are, 560 Lakewood Lane. This one is a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, listed for $435. They just reduced it. So just looking down, we looked at one up here on the right hand side not too long ago, and this is a dead-end street down here. So looking this way, if you went down, you would hit Big Bear Boulevard. So technically the lake is just like kind of over that hill, but you're gonna need to go this direction and then go down to Edgemore to get there. So our lot size on this one is 4730. So lot lines probably somewhere around this tree. I can see they made, like, a lot of times in Big Bear we see these rock lines, and that's an indicator, we'll call it. It's not always the right answer, but that's what we're thinking. We do have loads of parking on this one. So typically on these gambrels, what you're gonna see is a lot of times no parking, but this one, lots of parking. And then here we do have kind of like a little runoff area, and it's really hard to tell the property line on this one because if it followed this fence line or if it followed this one. These are not necessarily property markers. These are for snow, so that if you are covered in snow, you're not going to kind of hit this area right here. Actually, I found it. There it is, right there. You own this. And this one is listed by Ravindra with Boa Real Estate. And at this point, for $435 and this much square footage, 1152, I think it's priced really, really well. And it's so cute inside. What I love about this home is that it is a gambrel. So you think you know what it's going to be, the layout on the inside, because you've probably seen one and you think you've seen them all, but this is not the case. This one is wonderful inside, and it's a completely different layout. Another thing I want to point out, they do use this one as a short-term rental. 2 cars, so we're about to see 2 bedrooms. Occupancy 2 per bedroom plus 2, 4, 6. So that's just the number that you would call if you're having any issues and you are a neighbor. Coming up, a little bit of deck, maybe just some painting or something. Honestly, if it were me, I would probably just like sand it and keep the natural color. I think it shows so well like that. But the outside, the deck color does complement the trim quite a bit. So you've got kind of like a lightish, almost like a minty, like a very faint mint color, and then a dark-ish brown trim on the outside. I can tell you that we do have dual pane windows that we're looking at. So they do have that upgrade. And then this one being an Airbnb, it does have a name called the Owl Cabin. So let's go take a look. And a lot of times we can find these online too. Okay, so here we are coming inside. And just like I was telling you, this is not the layout that you typically see on a gambrel in Big Bear. Typically, you walk in and you're in the living room. There's a fire, or there's a hallway, stairwell in the middle, and then it's the living room, stairwell, kitchen, dining, in the back. So this one's, I would say, like kind of more of like an oversized gambrel. Door, beautiful, etched right here, stained glass up here, good shape. At our entrance, we do have vinyl flooring right here. This kind of just timeless. It's like white vinyl flooring. And then we do have a cushy gray carpet going into the living room, but also going up the stairs. So for the sake of the tour, we're going to just kind of stay down here, and then we'll go upstairs, and then we'll go outside. I do want to note the high ceilings. I don't know that I could even jump and touch the beam, so I want to say that beam's probably 8 foot or so, and then the ceiling is probably 9 foot or so. We do have a smoke detector going off. That typically happens at night when it gets cold up here in the mountains. The batteries get cold. If you take them out, you warm them up, that goes away, and you no longer have to hear it. So here we have, this is a beautiful fireplace. It's just kind of like a brick, but everything's like perfectly designed, squared off, nice lines, very clean. This one is it looks like a gas fire stove. They've got sort of like an insert to encourage their renters not to use real firewood. They've got fake fire logs in there, but a gas starter. So you could burn, you'd have to take all that out, but you could burn actual wood in here too. And they tell you how to light the fireplace right there. Beautiful mantle, nice decor. And a lot of these homes, they will sell furnished. They can sell furnished, either outside of escrow, possibly included in the deal. Just depends kind of on the number. But this one being second home, they seem like they're open to selling it furnished. Over here, we've got TV, good. I mean, you could sit 5-6 people in this living room. So this is a great size living room for a home that sleeps 6 people. And we are running off of a wall heater here, but all that heat, it will rise and go upstairs too. These are interesting, just kind of like a little decor ladder. These are an aftermarket thing, so you could leave them there, you could take it off, but it kind of divides up the room really nicely too. Looking down here, we've got the bathroom, the kitchen, and the dining room. So we're gonna, let's stay left first. So coming in here, we go from this threshold of carpet over to it's kind of like a vinyl tile. And they are squared pieces as well. Paneling on the walls. This is not the cheap paneling either. This is the little bit more expensive paneling, tongue and groove. It's usually what people put on the ceiling. And oh look, it's got it on the ceiling too. Great kitchen. I do want to point out also, like, you can always tell something's a rental when you see things like the housekeeper thing. Please don't vape, you know, turn the lights out, do this. Please take your trash out with you. Do your dishes, all of these things, right? Fun fact, my husband made that logo. Nice retro appliances, Formica countertops. We do have an updated stainless steel dishwasher, and then we have oak cabinetry all along both sides of it too. So it runs this way and then also this way too. Clean kitchen, lots of space, cast iron sink, dual sink, does have a dishwasher or garbage disposal. A lot of homes up here, they don't have a garbage disposal. It's kind of crazy. Nice heavy duty cabinetry too. Like, these are not cheap. And then the oven. And we're gonna go down the hallway. Check out this. This is really kind of fun. Big Bear Lake Valley old map. Pretty neat. And so coming into the bathroom, this is the half bathroom downstairs. So we go back to that vinyl flooring that we saw at the entrance. We also go to kind of like a marble countertop. It's just a one piece. These are the heaviest things. I do CrossFit, and these are hard to lift. I promise you that. You might want to, if you replace it, do it in pieces so it's so heavy. Toilet. This is going to be probably the back of the washer connections right here. So you do have a stackable washer dryer. And then we also have a door right here. Oh, it is open. I thought they locked it for renters, but this part is open. And so this is just like a storage closet. They put all their extra toilet paper, paper towels, sheets, linens, things like that. Personal items as well. Typically, people keep these locked off, but what I always say, that becomes Pandora's box. Everybody wants to get in that space. So you sometimes get renters that break into it. It's just your linen and your booze and stuff like that. And then they have to pay a fine for doing that. So sometimes it's better just to have a shed. Okay, so now we're going to go upstairs and check out. I do always like to kind of show you my foot on the stairs. Not the greatest view, but it does show you like how good the stairs are. I do want to say that there's kind of a lean to them going this way. So I'm not going to say I would enjoy falling down these stairs, but what I'm going to say is that I don't think it would kill me. They're not too steep. They're not too bad. I think they're fine. But you also do have this kind of lean right here. Okay, so now we're up here, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and the bathroom. So this one's more of the master. Got a warm, cozy feel to it. Just a super nice, beautiful room, especially having that fireplace too. Room for a TV. This is a queen size bed. And then they have like the bench here, a little desk here to sit and look out the window, but a very like similar fireplace to the one downstairs, except it's a different rock, same mantle. And this one is a gas stove also, but they have, I think, the fake logs in there still. I'm gonna open this up and just kind of show you the view. I mean, who wouldn't want to just like sit up here and just work in the mountains? Like, this is the best place in the world that you could work remotely. Closet. So really for second home, I mean, honestly, for a primary home, this one does have a lot to offer just because it does have a lot of storage space. Usually the ones that I don't advise for full-time are ones that don't have any storage, but this is a good size closet. You also do have laundry, which makes it good for a full-time, and a dishwasher. The other thing I would point out is if you're looking for an Airbnb, this one would be a good one. It's in a great location. I'm sure the numbers would do really well. We could request the numbers. But the other part is that you want to be walking distance to the lake. Usually if people are like lake or mountains, I always choose lake. Lake seems to be popular year round. And then the mountain seems to be popular just in the winter time too. So, but good sized bedroom in here too. You could get 2 kings in here, but you can sleep 4 people in here. 5 if you had another trundle down here. And then you have a walk-in closet here. So if you are looking for an Airbnb, I have a free guide that you can take a look at. It is by scanning the QR code off of the main YouTube site. And that'll give you everything you need to know about Airbnb in Big Bear. So pretty similar bathroom to the one downstairs. Marble countertops, oak cabinetry. This one's got a vinyl laminate flooring. That is a new upgrade, I can tell. And then we've got a skylight in here, so good lighting in here as well. And we have a beautiful one-piece plastic, kind of like a, what color is this? It's kind of got like a little brown to it, but a little bit of white, like I don't know. What color would you call that? It looks so much whiter more on the camera than it does in person. It's got a little bit of a brown hue to it. So let's go downstairs. This is also a good sign that it's a rental. You got the handrail that I can grab and come downstairs. This is just because that's there and you wouldn't be able to go down that way. But the city wants you to have a return at the very bottom stair. So see how that lines up with that bottom stair. Okay, so let's go out back really quick, see what we're working with back here. And we have a nice covered deck right here that is got some corrugated metal up top, so it does give you like some like toasty feel to it right here. We're gonna have our water heater right here. We're partially fenced on this one. It's not fully fenced, but it could be an easy one to just finish by doing some connecting pieces. But you do have this side already done and this back side already done, so you could easily just add up a few. We do have a shed outside. Our property line goes right to that fence right back there. You could put a little hot tub back here, or even possibly up on the deck as well. You just can't put it up next to the railing. That is something that the city won't allow. I'd probably like make a little bridge or something out of this to make this more usable space too. And then it's kind of nice because they don't use the back of their lot, so you're not really right on top of your neighbor this way. And then over here we have a carport. So they've made like a little lean-to to be able to park at least one car covered. And it looks like we might have a bird up here. I can't tell what I see in there, but there's something. Okay, let me know what you think. This one just dropped to 435 and I think it's gonna go quick. Let me know if you want to take a look. Bye.